So this is the call outs. So a lot of times poets will come up here with something that it's a brand new piece of work. Maybe they wrote it while they're here. Maybe it's they wrote it this week. And a poet will say, "Hey, this is something new for me." So what do we say to that poet when they introduce a new poem? Exactly, new shit. So it's a way to like support that. Now, also, you don't only have to bring new things up here, right? Like it doesn't have to be unedited or whatever. It could be something completely polished. It could be in your own book, whatever it is. And a poet could say, this is something, I wrote last year or like when I was 12 and it's my very first poem. And what would we say to that poet? Nice old shit. That's right. And sometimes um, poets might not have a title for their work. What would we call that for them? Untitled shit. Yep, exactly. Now, sometimes when you're listening to a poet and you hear something they say and that really, really resonates with you, um, there are a couple ways that you can handle that situation. You can, give like a yeah, yes, poet type thing. You could do snaps. Snaps are super great as well. But if it really, really hits you and you really think you need to hear it again, you can give a little rewind. So what would we say? If you really like something, rewind. Exactly. Now, also sometimes when you're up here, you can get nervous or you're kind of stumbling through your words. You as a poet can be like, you know what? I just need to rewind. And so the poet would say rewind and the crowd would say back to them. So that poet, thank you, could reset themselves for their stanza or whatever they want to venture back onto into their poem. So those are kind of some of the typical standard type call outs that we do for our poets. Sometimes we come up with some ones randomly in the moment. So if you find something like that happens, the community participation, the crowd participation is really awesome for the poets for all levels. So that's kind of a standard thing.